Hello, my name is Michael Kaler, and I am the lab manager of the Giant Diffraction Facility, located at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Before we get started, please subscribe using the button below if you find our content helpful. In this video, I will show you how to use the automatic sample changer in an Empyrean diffractometer. Here we see the sample changer. It is very easy to use. You will go ahead and prepare your samples in the sample holders like you normally would. I have two examples here. You then just place them in these slots here. I will put this one on top, and then I'll slide this one in the next position, and that's it for loading your samples. Here you can see that this is magazine A, and there are positions 1 through 15, so we can hold 15 different samples. Let's take a look at Data Collector to see what has changed with this new sample changer. First, I'm going to assume that you have checked to make sure that the tension and current are at the correct values. I will assume that you have checked the optics on the Empyrean to make sure that they are what you want them to be, and that you have checked the incident beam optics and diffracted beam optics tabs to make sure that they match what is on the system. Let me go back to instrument settings, and you will see this new area here. If we double click, we still see the position tab, sample stage, and X-ray, just like before. If we go to sample stage though, we notice that we no longer have that check mark box next to lift up. As such, we don't use the sample stage tab anymore to control the sample stage. Instead, if we want to manually run each sample, we come over here to sample changer, and once your samples are loaded, then we can choose to load from magazine position, and then you can choose which one you want to load from. In this case, I will choose the A1 position, which is the top one, and then you can click OK or Apply. We will see it load the sample. And then we could do things just like before. We can go to Measure, Program. We can either browse to find our program or select it if it is here. We can then click this folder icon to tell it where to save the data file and what name to give it, then click OK. If you want the sample changer to unload the sample after the measurement has finished, make sure that check mark is checked. That's how you would use the sample changer for a single sample. Let's cancel that and then come back here. If you wanted to manually unload the sample, you can click Unload Sample and then Apply or OK. And there we go. Let's now look at how we can set up a batch program in order to run multiple samples automatically. I am going to assume that you have set up whatever individual data collection programs that you want to use for the loaded samples. To create the batch program, we can click this button here or File, New Program. This time we want it to be a sample changer batch. That is the wrong configuration. We can see here that we have reflection transmission spinner, so let me change that. There we go. And then OK. We only have one blank row, so if we click Insert, we can come up here to Browse and choose whichever measurement program we want to use. I will choose this one to start. Here we can tell it where to save our data. You can see here that I have this automatic sample changer folder. I'll use that for this video. This is what our file name should be. So this is just an Illumina sample. And I am using program 1. It is in position A1, the top position. I will click OK. I could then click Insert again, and we can set up a new program if we want. I can put the second program, and I will put it in the same folder. You can put it in a different location than the first data file if you like, but you don't have to. Let me highlight this. This one is silicon, and I am using program 2. This position is A2. I'll click OK. If you change your mind later and decide that you want to maybe change the file name of this one, you can double click it, make your changes, and then OK. If you wanted to insert another row, maybe you wanted to test that A1 sample with program 2, you would want to left click on row 2 and then insert, because that will insert whatever you do here above the highlighted row. I can click Browse, choose program 2, highlight this, call it Illumina program 2. A1 is the correct position, so I will click OK. We see the position, we see that we have the different program names, and we also see our file names here. If you are running this overnight in the diffraction facility, I ask that you go to X-ray settings, click Set when program is finished, and click Set, and make sure that the numbers are 45 and 20. This will put the tube in standby settings once it is done with the program. Once you set up as many positions and programs as you want, you can come up here to File, Save As. I'm going to call this something like Auto Sample Changer Batch Example. Hopefully you can come up with something better. Click Save. To run it, you can run it like any other program. Measure, Program. I will choose that one. This time I have already set up my file names, so I don't have to do anything else on this screen. I can just click OK. From that point on, the automatic sample changer will do its thing and the data will collect. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to please like, share, and subscribe if this video has proven helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you have made it this far, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.